Do you smell it? That death in the air? Oh yeah, that's physical media. It's been dying at a rapid decline and pace. And one of the forerunners of leading the funeral procession for physical media has been Disney, right? Like they've refused to put a lot of stuff ever out on disc. There are entire territories in the world now that they're not going to be allowing stuff to be released in. It's all part of their big march towards the nothingness that will be the, disappearance of physical media. But hold on a second. In a new report that just came out, Disney put out a press release saying they have several major titles that they are now putting out on 4K, UHD, and Blu-ray DVD. This comes from Disney's, and their press release said this: the Walt Disney Company today announced 4 new collector's editions of popular Disney Plus original series from Marvel Studios and Lucasfilm will be available on 4K, UHD, and Blu-ray for fans to add to their collections. These special releases feature steelbook packaging, concept art cards, and some never-before-seen bonus features. The titles, all to be released on April 30th, 2024, are Marvel Studios' The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the complete first season. Marvel Studios' Moon Knight, the complete first season. Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi, the complete series. We're going to talk about that in a second. And Star Wars Andor, the complete first season. I'm going to be honest with you. When I first heard about this, besides being happy for my friends like Rob, who really still enjoy physical media and like to collect it.
I do.
My first thought was, this is kind of counterintuitive. I mean, like, I've understood why Disney has been trying to phase out physical media because they really want a big emphasis on Disney Plus. They want it to be so, hey, if you want to watch this content we have, you got to get Disney Plus. And they did not want to offer alternatives, things that, hey, you want to watch Obi-Wan but not subscribe to Disney Plus? That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So I don't know if this is a sign that of the final death throngs of Disney being involved in physical media. I don't know if this is, they want to test this to see if it hypes up and attracts people to Disney Plus. Like if they think we'll put some things out in physical media and maybe that'll convince some people to go to Disney Plus who haven't gone on Disney Plus yet. Either way, it's kind of interesting. The second thing that I thought was really interesting on this, and these are really 2 different conversations, but I'm fascinated by the designations of complete first season and complete series. Because they say about Marvel Studios' Falcon and the Winter Soldier, they say the complete first season. That implies there's going to be other seasons, which is interesting because they just moved Captain America to the big screen. Moon Knight, the complete first season. There's a lot of doubt out there that they're going to do a second one, but they're not calling it. But then Star Wars Obi-Wan, they didn't call that the first season. They call it the complete series.
That's it. It's done.
Yeah. I mean, that's basically Lucasfilm saying no more of this, no more for you. And then, of course, Andor, the complete first season. We know a second season of that is coming. So I found that pretty interesting as well, both for Obi-Wan and for Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Anyway, Rob, in the midst of every announcement that's been coming out about Disney and physical media in the last couple of years has been getting out of physical media. And this kind of comes out of nowhere. Actually, hot on the heels of their partnership announcement with Sony to release their physical stuff. What do you make of this? Number one, as a physical media collector yourself. And then number 2, kind of a separate topic, but the designations of first season versus complete series. Anyway, how do you see all this?
Well, for me, it's sort of sad because this is just an easy thing that they kind of have laying around. Like, okay, we've got these things. We can put them out. We can make them collectible in these nice steel books so the people that want them can buy them. And we have to put out a minimal amount of effort to do this because they already have this material. So from a collectible standpoint, Marvel and Star Wars always will sell. There's always people that will buy them. So that's good. What is disappointing to me about this is Disney celebrated its 100th anniversary last year, and still there's no 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea or Mary Poppins in 4K. That in Dolby Vision, 2 of Walt's greatest live-action achievements. They own the entire Fox library, and other than the Cameron titles, they've only transferred 1 movie in 5 years. I don't understand this. I mean, I get why they're doing this. And look, I'll buy Andor. I've already pre-ordered it. I want it. You know, I thought I loved Andor. I think it's great. I'll probably buy Moon Knight just because I'm a Moon Knight fanatic and it'll look good. I'll put it on my shelf if I never watch it.
It's a good looking package.
Yeah, the packaging's amazing.
Yeah, really good package.
And I just wish that they would do more with their library. It's disappointing that this is a physical media release that we can just see on Disney Plus. It's so weird. Like you said, it's kind of counterintuitive in the sense that, well, why are they releasing things on physical media? The very reason you're supposed to subscribe to Disney Plus is to watch these exclusively there.
Yeah.
And so now I'm like, okay, here's one more reason why I don't need to keep Disney Plus, you know. But in terms of what they're calling, I think maybe there's a certain designation. I would imagine that the Obi-Wan series is something that was finished. The story it began and it ended. Whereas the other shows, Andor, we know we're getting a season 2.
Yep.
And so I think that, and Falcon the Winter Soldier, I think they're putting that out because they've got the movie coming out as well. So there's probably a tie-in there. They probably already had this scheduled to come out. I don't necessarily think they're going to make
season 2.
Another season. I don't think this is indicative of that, but they know they're not going to do another season of Obi-Wan, I would imagine. That's why they call it what they call it. Whereas they've left it open-ended because they really don't know yet about these other shows. That's what I would assume.
We want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Factor. You know, guys, some days it's great to prepare your own meal, but some days it's great to have wonderful, delicious meals already ready to go. Factor's delicious, ready-to-eat meals makes eating better every day easy. Wherever tomorrow takes you, be ready with pre-prepared, chef-crafted, and dietitian-approved meals delivered right to your door. You'll have over 35 different options a week to choose from, including keto, calorie smart, vegan, veggie, and more. And there's even more to enjoy with over 55 nutrition-packed add-ons that help make your weekly meal planning even more delicious. So what are you waiting for? Get started today and have a feel-good week of meals ready to go. They've got snacks, smoothies, and more. Discover a wide variety of easy options for the entire day, like breakfast, midday bites, and more. And guys, you get to save. We've done the math. Factor is less expensive than takeout, and every meal is dietitian approved to be nutritious and delicious. So guys, head to factormeals.com/Campea50 and use the code Campea50 to get 50% off. That's code Campea50 at factormeals.com/Campea50 to get 50% off. All right, guys, question is for you. Are you a Disney Plus subscriber? If so, is there any temptation to buy the physical media? Maybe you're a physical media collector and you think it's confusing that these are the titles they're offering when there's, like Rob was pointing out, there's so many other titles in the Disney library that you've been waiting to come out. Do you think this is a symbol that Disney's about to get more serious about physical media, or are these the last fading breaths of a dying deer after a hunt? I don't know. Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know. I just made up that thing on the spot. I don't know where I was going with it. Let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.